Senator Graham.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So we've acted in the past unanimously there seems to be two lanes here. Patent abuse, changing the patent in a small way to extend it, delaying generic entry into the market. Every day they can keep the patent going and keep the generic out of the drugstore is a good day for them. The other is countries like Canada, same drug, a lot lower in cost. There's two ways to deal with it, I guess. What I'd like to do is let countries know that most of these drugs are developed in the United States, and the drug company has a right to get its money back. If a foreign country is basically subsidizing a drug, putting a burden on the American consumer to have to pay a higher price, I think that's an unfair trade practice. So I'd like to go down that road. The bottom line, this is social media all over again. We pass all these bills, we have a common view of the problem, and nothing ever happens. So Wednesday, we're going to challenge the Senate to take up some of the social media reforms that we have reported out of this committee unanimously. I'd like to put this in that same bucket. I mean, we're about as diverse, eclectic group of people you could find in the Senate, and count me in. Count me in for like challenging the patent system. Count me in for trying to find ways to help the American consumer versus people in other countries. I'm very open-minded about stopping abuse. What I don't want to do is kill the goose that laid the golden egg. I don't want to create a system where we stop developing new drugs that enrich our lives. I think everybody who spends money, it's like drilling for oil. Sometimes you have a dry hole and you just, you write that off. The goal is to enhance medical science and deal with sheer greed, for lack of a better word. This has to stop. I don't mind you getting your money back. I want you to make a profit. But the idea of playing games with patents needs to stop. And I'm more open-minded about the advertising than I've ever been. And I mean, I see these ads. I don't know. Why do I need to know that? I mean, why can't I trust my doctor to if a generic works, it works? So let's work together. And when we pass something out of the committee, let's go to the floor and challenge the Senate to let it go. So it's a good hearing. I'm glad you're doing it.
Thanks.